All right, guys, we got Bitcoin coming in right back to where we were when I made my last video. It's kind of funny. I think I mentioned this before. I thought about making a video yesterday, or it was the day before, something like that, and Bitcoin was at like 50,000, 50,500. It looked like we might be going under 50. All the YouTubers are saying we're going under 50. It's over, big dump coming. And I thought, you know what? There's really not much going on other than this dump. I'll just wait until Sunday and make a video. And now we're right back up to almost $52,000. So just kind of goes to show Bitcoin really is just in that range. We could go under $50,000. It wouldn't really surprise me. But right now we're just kind of range bound. Overall, your altcoins, they did pull back a little bit. Some altcoins are going crazy. Some altcoins are just kind of chilling. You still got Solana at 103, XRP 55. Cardano back down to 58, 59, almost at 59. I saw that Theta actually was was actually holding on like the strongest, not the strongest, but at least up there with a lot of other gaming tokens. Theta at 133. So even when Bitcoin dropped and a lot of other altcoins dropped like 10, 15%, Theta actually went up 133. Like I said, Theta will be a coin that outperforms. You just got to give it time and you got to give it some patience. I saw that Bitboy, guys, I'm not a big fan of this whole crypto influencer fighting thing. I just don't think it does anything for crypto, of course. And if they want to do it on their own time, I guess that's interesting. But I saw that he had this fight. I guess it was the karate combat thing. And I guess he won. He actually did a pretty good job. You got to give him kudos. He actually showed a lot of heart and dedication. So here's a little bit of his little fight.
I don't care who this guy is. I don't care about more life. I don't care about this guy. He's a nice guy from what I hear. And the fact is, I'm not fighting him. I'm not fighting more life. I'm fighting you. I'm fighting the 69% of people who are picking me to lose this fight. I'm fighting every person who has ever talked shit about me online. I'm fighting every person who stabbed me in the back. I'm fighting every person who stole my company. I'm fighting every person who stole my channel.
Anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. Both these guys are grossly out of shape, but I will say Bitboy, Ben Armstrong, he does have a lot of size on him and a lot of power. So it wasn't like a TKO. I think he won by decision, but he did show a lot of heart. You would never find me out there doing something like that. So more power to him. So it looks like Bitboy won his fight. Congratulations to Bitboy. Wanted to talk about Cardano briefly. I've been saying for the last year that what's going on with these institutions and the whales, they're essentially basically just hoarding up Cardano. They do it on the side. They buy it in funds. A lot of the big funds that hold crypto have like Litecoin in it, which is one reason I like Litecoin. They have like Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Ethereum, coins like that, top tier coins. Here's an article. Ethereum and Cardano lead institutional altcoin inflows as 1 billion hits crypto ETP's coin shares. Digital asset manager CoinShare says institutions poured 1.1 billion into crypto investment products 1 month after the U.S. Security Exchange Commission approved a spot Bitcoin traded ETF. In its latest digital asset fund flows report, CoinShare finds that crypto investment products saw over $1 billion in inflows last week and showed no sign of slowing down. According to CoinShares, most of the inflows were focused on Bitcoin ETFs, which have reached almost $3 billion in the last month. The firm says Bitcoin's price appreciation buoyed sentiment for Ethereum and Cardano, which both saw more inflows than the rest of the altcoins. So what does that mean in a nutshell? When it comes down to altcoins, the big institutions, the big money, yeah, they're scooping up Bitcoin, we know that. They're scooping up Ethereum, yeah, we know that. But next in line is Cardano. The institutions, so there's a difference between institutions and pump and dumper scammers, YouTube shillers, and also venture capitals. You got the venture capital scammers, the guy like Arthur Hayes, Crypto Banter, Rand Nooner, guys in that run, kind of lower class people. On the social standard, yeah, they have a lot of money, but you're not really going to see them at any elite country clubs. Nobody really wants them there. That's kind of like your sleazeball scammer, Solana Schiller. They buy a project and they just pump the hell out of it, and a lot of times that does work until it doesn't. Then you have the institutional investors, the guys at like T. Rowe Price, the big hedge funds, the stock market guys, the classy, sophisticated guys, the guys that own half of New York City, the guys that own California, Martha's Vineyard, like these rich elitists. They're buying quality projects like Cardano and Ethereum, and that's what we've been saying on this channel for a long, long time. That's why Cardano went from 1 penny. Most of my Cardano buys, 1 penny, 2 cents, 3 cents. I bought some at like 5 or 6 cents, and that's why it went to $3. And it didn't do it last bull market until a lot of the scams pumped first. Cardano wasn't like the coin that pumped first last bull market. Go look at the charts. Cardano was stagnant. Cardano was faking people out. Cardano was people were jumping ship on Cardano. I even sold 20, 30% of my Cardano last bull market, thinking it wasn't going to do anything. Then all of a sudden, it rock and rolls, and that's what's going to happen this time. The cream rises to the top. There's that saying, the cream rises to the top. Yes, Solana's had some big pumps now, a lot of scam, pump and dumper projects. A lot of the projects that a lot of these big YouTubers get behind end up pumping because a lot of new money comes in, and they pump it, and then it dumps. But Cardano is what the Princetons are buying, the Harvards, the Yales, the Ivy League people, the people who create money for generations and generations. They're the ones buying Cardano. The people buying like Solana and those other coins, your local car salesman, your local mortgage shiller, guys like Arthur Hayes, who got banned from ever running exchange again. He's also a felon because he was scamming people. And Crypto Ran Nooner, the guys dumping coins on you, just the sleazeballs. Now, you can make money in either or. You can make money in sleazeball coins like Solana and quality projects like Cardano, but I would personally rather be in a quality project. It's kind of like aligning yourself with a group in school. You can either hang out with the trashy people, you can hang out with like the goths, you can hang out with the dorks, you can hang out with the ghetto people, or you can hang out with like the cool group who, the people who are actually going to make something of themselves one day. I'd rather be in that group, not with the sleazeball group. Okay, well, that's the Cardano news. I saw that some of these meme coins are pumping. SNEC was up like 10% yesterday. Now it's still up. So remember, guys, it's still not too late to buy some of these meme coins. I'm actually looking to buy some more SNEC. I kind of bought some a little bit high around December. So I'm hoping to have a little bit of extra money. I actually just sold my rental property. I'm actually going to do an Airbnb video about why you should not be an Airbnb or have an Airbnb anymore and stuff like that. But I sold that property. I might actually take a couple $1,000s and buy some more SNEC. So we're going to be monitoring those meme coins. Here's an article. Will the Bitcoin halving create overnight millionaires? Bitcoin, I call it Bitcoin. Bitcoin is set to undergo its next halving event in April. In 3 previous halving cycles, it has skyrocketed in value, and many investors expect a repeat performance in 2024. Yep, like we always said, right after the halving, we usually get a run up, then a dump at the halving. Then within 6 months after the halving, that would put us at like end of summer. Statistically, we reach all-time high, and then once we hit all-time high, I mean, Bitcoin to go from $67,000 to $100,000, that could happen in a week or 2 weeks. The hard part is getting from here to all-time highs, because once we get to all-time highs, that's the immediate effect. Your Uber driver's talking about it. Your pizza delivery guy's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Your doctor's talking about it. Your lawyer's talking about it. You go into your doctor's office, and this isn't even about like who's smarter and who's dumber. You go into your doctor's office for your physical. Hey, how's it going? Hey, hear about Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin's going crazy. I just bought some. Or your attorney's talking about it, or your accountant's talking about it. That happens after we hit all-time high for Bitcoin, and I think that's going to happen probably in the summer. Probably by midsummer, we'll be at all-time high towards the end of the summer, and then it's going to be rocking and rolling until there. Once we blow past all-time high, once we get to like an $80,000 or $90,000 Bitcoin is where I'm going to start taking profits on coins, because after that moment, the bear market could be right around the corner. So that's that. So we got the halving. It really is amazing that the halving is like a month away. We're almost at March. I mean, I remember making videos like a year and a half ago, and I'm like, oh, we have a year and a half to the halving, guys. Just it'll be here before you know it, but we still have a ways to go. Blah blah blah. And now we're pretty much there. I mean, this is like the moment I've been waiting for. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this halving. Although, expect volatility. That's all I gotta say. Expect major volatility. I saw like Uniswap jumped 60% on a proposal to reward token holders in major governance overhaul. I really don't care much about Uniswap, but a lot of the coins that are kind of centered around Uniswap also pumped. I guess my point is Uniswap pumped 60% in like 2 hours. So if Uniswap can pump 60% in 2 hours, Theta can pump 60% in 2 hours. Cardano can pump 60% in 2 hours. That's the beauty of altcoins. You'll never see Bitcoin pump 60% in 2 hours. But an altcoin, if the right news comes in, we get the right tweet, the right news article comes in, that's the beauty of altcoins. Your altcoin can double overnight, and that's why we love altcoins. And is there anything else? That's pretty much it, guys. It's kind of a slow weekend. I'm happy to see that Bitcoin is back up to 51 or almost 52,000. I do think if Bitcoin does drop under $50,000, we're just going to see kind of a sentiment change. And then, if we go to like $49,000 Bitcoin, you're going to see like the worst sentiment change. Although I would think a dump before the halving is totally possible. But and I'm at a point right now where I just want to like have all positive sentiment. I really don't want like the negative news articles, especially going into the halving. So as long as we stay in this range, I'm happy. I think if Bitcoin can actually like just hang out above $51,000, $52,000, we're going to see a lot more of these altcoins start to rip. I'd like to see Cardano get back above 60 cents, which I think we will. XRP, I'd like to see it get to 60 cents. It's kind of funny. XRP and Cardano are like pretty much around the same price, and that's the same thing that happened last bull market as well. So it's like history is just repeating. I think with Theta right now, oh wait, where's VeChain? Yeah, VeChain's still 4.5 cents. Even with everything going on, VeChain's held above 4.5 cents. And that's why for VeChain, I kind of think VeChain's basically on a rocket ship right now to 10 cents. As soon as we get some more bullishness, we get that halving pump or something like that, I think VeChain's going to double again. And of course, with Theta, Theta hanging out above $1.33 right now with just the volatility we've seen, I think is positive. I think the next range for Theta is $2. And I think it's probably going to happen next leg up for Bitcoin. Other than that, guys, everything looking good. Can't complain. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.